The stars looked peaceful from the bridge of the Indomitable. Captain Tay sat in his command chair, watching the endless black space through the main viewing screen. His ship patrolled the edge of human territory, far from Earth, but not too far to call for help if needed. It was a quiet job most days. Humanity had only been traveling faster than light for 40 years. They had 5 colonies, 12 research stations, and about 30 ships that could actually fight. In a galaxy full of ancient civilizations, humans were the new kids. Nobody paid much attention to them yet. Tay liked it that way. "Captain, I'm picking up something strange," Jay said from the communications station. She was young, but good at her job. Her fingers moved quickly across her console. "It's a signal. Very far away. Not human." Tay sat up straight. "Can you clean it up?" "Working on it now." Jay typed faster. The speakers crackled with static and strange sounds. Then words began to form, translated by the ship's computer. "Help. Anyone. Please respond. We are dying." The bridge went quiet. Hana turned from her tactical station. Wu stopped checking the engine readouts. Even Dr. Yuna, who had been passing through on her way to the medical bay, stopped to listen. "They're asking for help," Jay said quietly. "The translation is getting clearer. They call themselves the Volisan Confederacy. They say they're under attack by something called the Krethak Empire. Their planets are being destroyed. Their ships are being wiped out. They sent this message to everyone, hoping someone would answer." Tay stood up and walked closer to the communications station. "How long ago did they send this?" 3 days. The signal has been repeating on a loop." Jay looked up at him. "Captain, they're not asking for much. They just want someone to know they existed. They think they're going to die." Tay felt something cold in his chest. He had been in the military for 20 years. He had fought in the water wars on Earth. He knew what it felt like to think you were going to die. "Send a message to Earth Command, mark it Priority 1, then try to respond to the Volisans. Tell them we received their signal." "Sir, we're just one ship," Hana said. She wasn't arguing, just stating a fact. "What can we do?" "I don't know yet," Tay admitted. "But someone answered when we called for help once. We should do the same." The response from Earth took 6 hours. When it came, it wasn't what Tay expected. The screen showed Admiral Seo, a hard woman with gray hair and tired eyes. Behind her stood Commander Bin, who commanded the Vengeance, the biggest warship humanity had. "Captain Tay," Admiral Seo said, "we've analyzed the Volisan signal. We've also been monitoring other broadcasts in that region of space. The Krethak Empire is real. They've conquered 42 different species over the last 300 years. They either enslave races or kill them completely. The Volisans are about to become number 43. Tay waited. He knew there was more. "High Command is divided," the Admiral continued. "Some say we should stay hidden. We're too new, too weak. If we expose ourselves, the Krethak might come for us next. Others say if we don't help now, we'll definitely be next. Predators always find new prey." "What do you say?" "Admiral," Tay asked. SEO smiled, but it wasn't a happy smile. "I say we're humans. We don't hide. Commander Bin agrees. We're assembling a battle group, 7 ships total, including yours. We'll meet you at Jump Point Sierra 7 in 18 hours. Then we go help the Volisans." 7 ships against an empire, Wu muttered. "It's what we have," Bin said from behind the Admiral. "Better than nothing." The transmission ended. Tay looked around his bridge. His crew stared back at him. "You heard the Admiral. Set course for Sierra 7, and someone find out everything we can about these Krethak." The next 18 hours passed quickly. Dr. Yuna compiled medical data on what little they knew about the Krethak. They were big, about 8 feet tall. They were strong. Their ships had good shields and heavy weapons. They had won every battle they had ever fought because they always had more ships than their enemy. "They've never lost a war," Yuna said, reviewing her notes with Tai in his ready room. Not once. They have a perfect record. Every record gets broken eventually, Tai said. There's something else, Yuna added. I found a reference to Earth in the Galactic database. Do you know what they call our planet? What? A Class 12 death world, the highest danger rating. Most species can't even visit Earth without dying. The gravity is too strong, the diseases are too dangerous, the animals are too deadly. According to this, planets like Earth are supposed to be impossible to evolve intelligent life on, but we did anyway. Tai thought about that. Earth was dangerous. Hurricanes, earthquakes, volcanoes, predators, diseases, wars. Humanity had survived all of it. Maybe that meant something. The 7 human ships met at the jump point. They looked small compared to what they were about to face. The Indomitable, the Vengeance, the Defiant, the Resolute, the Guardian, the Phoenix, and the Sentinel. 7 ships carrying about 2,000 humans total. Commander Bin's face appeared on every ship's screen. He was older than Tai, with scars on his face from combat on Earth. All ships, this is Bin. We're about to jump to the Volition home system. Intelligence says the Krethak have over 200 ships there. We have 7. The math doesn't look good. He paused, then smiled. But math never stopped humans before. We're not going there to win a fair fight. We're going there to make them understand that some fights aren't worth starting. We're going there to show them what happens when you attack someone while humans are watching. Prepare for jump. And remember, we're from Earth. That means something. The ships jumped together, tearing through space faster than light. Inside the Indomitable, Tai gripped his command chair. Hana checked her weapons. Wu made sure the engines were ready for combat maneuvers. Jay prepared to send a message to the Volicians, assuming any were still alive. Dr. Yuna stocked the medical bay with supplies. They were ready. As ready as anyone could be when facing an empire with 7 ships. The jump ended. Space around them exploded with light and fire. The Volition system was a war zone. Dozens of elegant alien ships were being torn apart by a massive fleet of dark, angular vessels. The Krethak were here, and they were winning. Until now. The scene before them was chaos. Tai had been in battles before, but nothing like this. Hundreds of ships filled the space around a blue-green planet. Most of them were dying. The Volition ships were beautiful. They looked like they were made of crystal and silver, flowing in elegant curves. But they were also fragile. Every time a Krethak weapon hit one, it shattered into pieces. The Krethak ships were the opposite. Dark metal, sharp angles, covered in weapons. They moved through space like sharks through water, killing everything they found. Count the enemy, Tai ordered. Hana's fingers danced across her tactical display. 237 Krethak vessels, Captain. Various sizes. Looks like they have battleships, cruisers, and fighters. They're organized in standard attack formation. They're not even trying to be creative. They don't think they need to be. What about the Volicians? 43 ships left. All damaged. They're pulling back to their planet. I think they're going to make a last stand there. Hana looked at Tai. We're really outnumbered, sir. Noted. Tai touched his communication panel. Jay, try to contact the Volicians. Let them know we're here to help. It took a minute. Then a face appeared on the screen. Tai tried not to stare. The Volician had 4 arms, pale blue skin that seemed to glow slightly, and large black eyes. The creature looked exhausted and afraid. I am Ambassador Thelis, the Volician said. His voice was soft, musical. You are not Krethak. Who are you? I'm Captain Tai of the human ship Indomitable. We received your distress call. We're here to help. Thelis stared at him. All 4 arms trembled. Humans. I checked the database when you arrived. You come from a Class 12 death world. Your planet is rated as one of the most dangerous in the known galaxy. How is this possible? How do you even exist? It's a long story, Tai said. How many civilians do you have on that planet? 8 billion, Thelis whispered. The Krethak will kill them all if we lose. They always do. They want our world, but not our people. He looked at the 7 human ships on his screen. You came all this way to help us, but you only have 7 ships. I am grateful, truly. But there is no hope. The Krethak have won. They haven't won yet, Tay said. Then his screen flickered. Another face appeared, pushing Thelis aside. This one made Tay's hand instinctively move toward his sidearm, even though it was pointless through a screen. The Krethak was massive. Its head was covered in thick plates that looked like armor. Its mouth had too many teeth. Its eyes were cold and dark. I am Warlord Krethus. You must be the humans. I reviewed your species in our database. Deathworlders. Interesting. We have never conquered a Deathworld species before. This will be a new experience. Tay kept his voice calm. We're not here to be conquered. We're here to help the Volissans. Krethus laughed. It was a horrible sound. 7 ships. You have 7 ships. I have 237. Your mathematics must be different than ours. Let me explain the situation simply. Surrender now, and I will make your deaths quick. Resist, and I will make your species wish they had never left their dangerous little world. Tay felt his crew watching him. He thought about everything humanity had survived. Ice ages, plagues, wars, predators, natural disasters. They had crawled out of caves and built ships that crossed between stars. They had never done it by surrendering. Warlord Krethus, Tay said clearly. Let me explain our situation simply. We're humans. We don't surrender. We don't run. And we definitely don't let bullies hurt people while we're around. You want us? Come and take us. The screen went dark. Krethus had ended the transmission. Thelis's face reappeared, his eyes huge with shock. Captain Tay, do you understand what you just did? The Krethak do not forgive insults. They will destroy you completely. They'll try, Tay agreed. He switched to fleet-wide communication. All ships, this is Tay. The Krethak just gave us an ultimatum. I gave them our answer. Now we fight. Commander Bin, you're in tactical command. Show them what humans can do. Bin's voice came back immediately. Already working on it, Captain. All ships, listen carefully. We're not going to fight fair. We're going to fight smart. Hana's tactical analysis shows the Krethak move in predictable patterns. They've won so many battles that they've gotten lazy. They think numbers are all that matter. We're going to teach them differently. On the tactical display, Tay watched as Bin outlined the plan. The 7 human ships would split up. They would use hit-and-run tactics. Strike fast, move faster, never stay still. Use the debris field from destroyed Volissan ships as cover. Target command vessels first. Create chaos. Make the Krethak afraid. They have shields designed to stop energy weapons, Hana added. But our railguns are kinetic weapons. Chunks of metal moving at incredible speeds. Their shields might not be optimized for that. We might punch through where they expect to be safe. Environmental check, Commander Bin ordered. Wu spoke up from engineering. All human ships are built tough, Commander. We designed them to survive Earth's gravity and atmosphere during construction. Our hulls are thicker than normal. Our structural supports are overbuilt. We can take more damage than most ships our size. And our crews? Bin asked. Dr. Yuna answered. Humans can survive higher G-forces than most known species. We evolved on a high-gravity world. We can make maneuvers that would kill other species from the acceleration alone, and our pain tolerance is significant. Tay saw Ambassador Thelis listening to all of this. The Volissan's expression changed from fear to something else. Hope, maybe, or wonder. The Krethak fleet is moving, Hana announced. They're coming toward us, all ships full formation. They're going to try to crush us with their first attack. Let them try, Bin said. All ships on my mark, scatter. Random vectors, maximum acceleration. Make them chase us. Tay, your ship takes the left flank. Get their attention. Tay smiled. Getting attention was something humans were good at. Understood. Wu, give me everything the engines can handle. That's going to be uncomfortable, Captain, Wu warned. I know. The Krethak fleet came at them like an avalanche. Over 200 ships, their weapons charging, confident in their victory. They had done this 42 times before. It had always worked. Mark, Bin said calmly. The 7 human ships exploded into motion. They moved so fast that the Krethak sensors took a full second to track them. A second in space combat was a lifetime. The Indomitable shot left at an acceleration that would have killed most species. Tay felt the pressure crushing him into his seat, but he had trained for this. All humans trained for this. "Weapons hot," Hana said through gritted teeth. The pressure affected her too, but her hands stayed steady. "Targeting their command ship, range in 3 seconds. "Fire when ready," Tay ordered. The railguns spoke. Chunks of metal, accelerated to incredible speeds, crossed the distance in heartbeats. The Krethak command ship's shields flared. Then they failed. The kinetic rounds punched through and tore into the hull. Explosions blossomed along its side. "Hit," Hana confirmed. "Significant damage." All across the battlefield, the other human ships were doing the same thing. Moving too fast, hitting too hard, creating destruction that didn't match their numbers. The Krethak had expected an easy fight. They were learning differently. Warlord Krethus watched his perfect battle fall apart and realized something terrible. These humans were predators, and he had just become prey.